Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing my laundry room makeover. I have been wanting to do this for so long. As you could see in the befores that I just showed, I have really not done much to this room at all. And although it's not the smallest laundry room, it's really not a very big one. And so I really needed to maximize the space in here and just make sure that everything that I had in this room was really working to my benefit and just make it as functional as it could be. And I also wanted to really decorate it and just make it a fun space that I really enjoyed coming into. And that is exactly what I did. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first thing that we did to the laundry room, I actually didn't film, but Kyle just took a 2x8 and measured it and sanded it down and then attached it to the wall. And then I am just taking some white paint right here with a sponge brush and then just painting it white with a few coats. And then I did the same thing with our little oil shelves. And then once everything was dried, I just went ahead and sanded it off a little bit to kind of give it that rustic feel and farmhouse feel. And I love the color and how everything turned out. And I do get a lot of questions about these shelves. So these little oil shelves that I'm using are actually from IKEA, and they are just little spice racks, but I decided to use them for my essential oils and they work really perfectly. So if you guys have an IKEA near you, I definitely would recommend checking them out. Once I got all of the wooden shelves painted and distressed, I am just taking everything off of the floor so I can get it nice and cleaned, including this little 3-tiered shelf that I had between our washer and dryer, and I also wanted to take out our cat litter box. The mop that you see me using is just the eCloth spray mop. Every time I pull this out, you guys are like, what is that? I've never seen something like it. And it is so amazing. All you do is just use water with it, and it's just the most convenient, easiest to use mop ever. So this is one that I use for like my daily mopping, or not every day, but something that I do use multiple times a week. Once I got the floors cleaned and everything wiped down, I am just going to start taking my jars and putting them on the shelf and just kind of setting things up roughly to see how things are going to fit and where I'm going to actually want to put everything on the shelf.
On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do.
So all of these jars actually came from Target and they were all really inexpensive, so I will see if I'm able to link anything down below for you guys, but if not, I'm sure you guys can find it in store. And I loved just finding different jars that had different heights and different sizes, but they all kind of looked the same just because they were that clear glass. And I will also link my Target Dollar Spot haul for you guys in case you haven't seen that, but that is where I got almost all of the decor that I'm putting in the laundry room, and I love how everything turned out, and I'm just so impressed that this was able to be done on such a small budget.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it.
This laundry sign was actually made for me by Heart of This Home. She has an Etsy shop and she makes the cutest signs. She also made my pantry sign that you guys have seen in my kitchen and the labels that I've used. I've just gotten so many things from her and you guys will love her stuff. So I will actually leave a link down to her shop down below. And she also gave me a coupon code, so I will leave all that information down below for you guys. I was just kind of eyeballing everything. I didn't really measure anything out, but I did want to get it level, so I'm using my small little level right here. And then I'm just kind of seeing where everything looks good and kind of getting a good idea for it. If Kyle were here, I know that he would be measuring everything down to the exact inch, but for me, I'm just good to go ahead and eyeball it and just see how it looks good to me. Let me know in the comments if you guys are more exact like that when you're putting up decor, or if you just kind of eyeball things like I do.
Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I can never resist it. Smiling like that, I can never resist it.
And this is actually the very first time in my life that I've had a decorated laundry room with actual decor and everything. All the other laundry rooms we've had have just been strictly functional and not pretty at all. So this was really exciting for me to be able to make this space something that I really enjoyed being in and just something that was really pleasing to the eye. And this little piece right here also came from the Target dollar spot, just like all the other stuff, but I decided to go ahead and just put a little measuring cup on here, and this is what I'll end up measuring my laundry detergent out with, but I thought it would just look really cute displayed this way instead of just having it sitting in the jar. Now that I got all the wall decor up, I am just starting to fill up my jars, and because we don't have cabinets in this laundry room, I wanted to just make everything look really nice and pleasing to the eye, so I'm just transferring all of my liquids into these jars, and I'm not worried about this because my kids are a little bit older, and also because this shelf is so high up and it's back behind the washer and dryer, my kids are not going to be able to reach this, so I do feel like it will be safe moving them into these new jars. The next thing, I am just adding my dryer balls into this little hurricane jar. I thought this would be a really cute way to go ahead and display them when they are not being used. And then I also just have this little basket that I got from the Target dollar spot that I'm putting our extra mop pads in. So like I said, we don't have the biggest laundry room. There's no cabinets or anything in here. So I went ahead and picked up this little circle 3-tiered shelf from Target last time I was there, and I love how compact it is and how useful and functional it is just because it can be stuffed into the corner like this. You can still kind of decorate it a little bit, and it can just store a few of those items that aren't really as pretty to display on the shelf, but you definitely still need in your laundry room. The last thing that we wanted to add into the laundry room is this little mop and broom holder. I just got it off Amazon, so I will have it saved in my Amazon favorites down in the description box, but so far we have been loving it and it's been so nice to be able to have an actual place to hang up our mop.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside.
So that was everything that we did to this room. I didn't feel like it took a whole lot of time and it didn't take a whole lot of money either, And I feel like everything that we kept in here was really beneficial and really useful. I know that when you're working with a small space, you really need to make every inch count. And I feel like having this shelf that goes across the entire width of the laundry room really helped with that. And I was able to do it in a way that almost looked a little bit minimal and really clean and super cute. So I was so happy with how everything turned out in here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and got some ideas for your own laundry room. Let me know in the comments if you guys have a decorated laundry room or if yours is strictly function just like ours has been in the past. If you guys haven't tried decorating your laundry room, I do suggest it. It does just make the space so much brighter and more enjoyable. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next one.